After Minnesota Vikings tight end Irv Smith Jr. went down with a freak thumb injury that required surgery, that's going to cost them the rest of their training camp and probably preseason. A popular fan idea to help with the tight end depth issue has been moving C.J. Ham or center Garrett Bradbury to tight end. Now, there's a couple things going on here. So, yeah, C.J. Ham, best fullback in the league, but the Vikings potentially could be minimizing the fullback position like most of the modern NFL. So, could C.J. Ham do some work as like an H-back or a wing-back or a true blue inline tight end? Maybe. Garrett Bradbury was actually recruited at NC State as a tight end before moving to the offensive line. And if he loses out at center, which is possible, as Chris Reed... Hello. Could the Vikings use Bradbury as a sixth offensive lineman, a la how they've used Blake Brandel last year? Well, let's dive in. Let's explore the space a little bit, because even though these are sort of crazy, off-the-wall fan theories and ideas, they're worth exploring. So we want to talk about why it would work and why it would not work for both of these gentlemen. So Garrett Bradbury up at 1. So why it would work. Good weight for tight end. He could be a Patrick Ricard type tight end, fullback, H-back, whatever. He does have decent speed and agility for a blocking tight end. Now, he's definitely not a Darren Waller for sure, but he's decent. He can move out there, and I think that he actually, if he loses the center job, if the Vikings do want to use him as a sixth lineman, as a tight end, where he isn't squared up against nose tackles every single down, I think that he does have enough size and anchor to square off against defensive ends, as well as he's got the movement skills to be able to win on the perimeter. I actually do think, the more I talk about it, the more I actually like it. So Garrett Bradbury out there, sure. Why it wouldn't work? He wouldn't be a pass catcher. First off, he did catch one pass as a Viking, and for that we thank you. But he doesn't really have the wingspan. He hasn't really been used to using his hands. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with my hands. So it would be hey, Bradbury's in. He's technically eligible receiver, but he's not going to be receiving anything. It's one of those spots. And then C.J. Ham. So I love me C.J. Ham, the Hammer, the pride of Augustana, the pride of Duluth. I think that he's the best fullback in the game. Also, I think a big reason why the Vikings have one of the best and deepest running back rooms in the National Football League is C.J. Ham leading the way. But so moving him, why would work? Actually, let's start off with why it wouldn't work. Well, at 5'11", he would be by far the shortest tight end in the National Football League. I think the shortest tight end right now is maybe like 6'2", 6'3", or somewhere in there. Also, he would have a small catch radius. He's very compactly built. So even though C.J. Ham is fine as a receiver out of the backfield, if you're lining him as an inline tight end and then having him run tight end patterns, it's going to be limited. But why it would work. He's C.J. effing Ham. You can put C.J. Ham as the punt returner. You can put C.J. Ham at cornerback. I don't care. C.J. Ham will get it done. Woo! That's right, man. But overall, I think that the Vikings are smart. They're trusting their depth. I think Johnny Munt is a very solid tight end, too. I think that he could fill in nicely for Irv. I also think that Zach Davidson could be that unicorn move tight end that the Vikings could use as an offensive weapon. And do I ever think that Zach Davidson is going to be your traditional inline, hey diddle, George Kittle up the middle type blocking tight end just getting after? Probably not. But could Zach Davidson be a poor man's Darren Waller? Or a poor man's Kyle Pitts? Maybe. Certainly maybe. So even though the idea, it's fun, fan fiction, it's fun, barroom conversation of, hey, well, just move CJ and just move Bradbury. I do it all the time, Madden. I think overall, frankly, I'm okay with the Vikings tight end depth as right now. I think it's really interesting with Munt and Davidson. And if that doesn't work out, go fish. I mean, we'll just hit the free agency streets, and then we'll go from there. But your thoughts on our thoughts. Moving C.J. Ham or Garrett Bradbury tight end? ? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.